Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. This is biology session. You are watching ecosystems. We have successfully completed the lesson. So in today's class we are going to discuss about the questions which are repeated in the previous Olympiads from this chapter. Are you ready children? So before going to exercise, let us briefly review some important key concepts. So what is ecology? Children, what is ecology? Ecology is the science that studies the living things, the environment and their interactions. Okay? Actually the term ecology comes from Greek, that is okios means house, logos means study. Ecology is the study of ecosystems. Ecosystems describe the web or network of relations among organisms at their scales of organization. Okay, here trophic level in an ecosystem. The trophic levels are represented by T1, T2, T3, T4. What does this T1 represents? T1 always occupied by producers, trophic level 1. T2, it is occupied by herbivores, primary consumers. T3, it is occupied by carnivores, they are also called secondary consumers. And T4, it is occupied by top carnivores, it is also called tertiary consumers, isn't it? What is the dynamic equilibrium in an ecosystem? The state of equilibrium in an ecosystem is called homeostasis. Every ecosystem is characterized by possessing an inherent property that is that it resists for any sort of change in its constitution and physical environment. The pyramid of energy. What is pyramid of energy? The pyramid of energy are the most fundamental and that indicates the pyramid of energy is most fundamental and that indicates the overall nature of ecosystem, and it is the graphical representation of amount of energy trapped per unit time and the area in different trophic levels, and the area in different trophic levels, isn't it? Next, what are osmotrophs? Osmotrophs are a kind of heterotrophs which act upon and decompose the dead organisms, are called decomposers. They are also known as osmotrophs. Osmotrophs. Okay children. Next, we come across different concepts in this ecology, and the complex interactions in an ecosystem. It is a structural and functional unit of a biosphere consisting of community of living beings and physical environment, both interacting and exchanging the materials between them. So in an ecosystem, even the energy transformation, it follows the laws of thermodynamics. What are the laws of thermodynamics? The amount of energy is constant. During the transfer of energy, some amount of energy is converted into heat. This is the second law. The free energy is equal to energy which can do work. And at each trophic level, the amount of stored energy reduces. Okay, these are all the four laws. which an ecosystem follow. Then what is productivity in an ecosystem? The productivity refers to the rate of generation of biomass in an ecosystem. It is usually expressed in the units of mass per unit surface per unit time. Okay, usually the productivity is expressed in the units mass per unit surface per unit time. For instance, grams per square meter per day, the mass unit may relate to dry matter or to the mass of carbon generated. Okay, children. So, pyramid of number. What is pyramid of number? A pyramid of number is a geographical representation that shows the number of organisms at each trophic level. Okay, what is trophic level actually? The amount of energy present at each level in a food chain in an ecosystem is called a trophic level. Okay. So children, get ready. Let us go through the worksheet. First question. Following is an example of lotic biome. River, lakes, oceans, all of these. So lotic means the fresh water. So biome, so river is the fresh water. A is the answer. The following is an example of lentic biome. River, lakes, ocean, all of these. It is the lakes. Which of the following is an example of marine biome? Oceans. Okay. River, lotic, lakes, lentic, and oceans, marine biome. Okay. Ecosystems rely on the following major sources of energy. What are they? Option A, sun. Option B, chemical or nuclear fuels. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of these. So ecosystem rely on both sun, chemical energy or nuclear fuels. The following type of ecosystems have high energy input. Option 1, unsubsidized natural solar powered ecosystems. Naturally subsidized solar powered ecosystems. Option C, man subsidized solar powered ecosystems. Option D, fuel powered ecosystems. So actually the ecosystems have high energy input by fuel powered ecosystems. Okay. The following is our producers: algae, green plants, photosynthetic bacteria, all of these. They are all autotrophic, so they are all producers. Dash are the primary consumers: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, all of these. Primary consumers are herbivores. Dash are secondary consumers: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, all of these. Secondary consumers are carnivores. The following is the micro consumers: bacteria, fungi, flagellates, all of these. So bacteria, fungi and flagellates, these are all micro consumers. Grasshopper is a herbivore, carnivore, omnivore, none of these. It is a herbivore, grasshopper, primary consumer. Snake is a primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, quaternary consumer. Snake is a tertiary consumer. Okay, second order consumer. The following is a secondary consumer: goat, lizard, wolf, lion. Lizard is a secondary consumer. The simple inorganic substances released into environment by the decomposers and then reused by the dash producers, consumers, both A and B, none of the above. The simple inorganic substances like carbon dioxide and water are used by the green plants in the process of photosynthesis, so they are called the producers. Okay. In a pond, insects and small fishes are primary micro consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, none of the above. Secondary consumers. The following is not a type of ecosystem: grassland ecosystem, aquatic ecosystem, desert ecosystem, mountain ecosystem. Mountain ecosystem. Primary producers of an ecosystem is herbivores, carnivores, green plants, both A and B. Green plants. Which of the following are consumers of second order? Herbivores, carnivores, top carnivores, none of these. Carnivores. Which of the cycle is concerned with the energy flow in the ecosystem? Food cycle, oxygen cycle, carbon cycle, all of the above. Only the food cycle is concerned with energy, that is food chain. Whale is primary producer, carnivorous secondary consumer, a decomposer, herbivorous. It is a carnivorous secondary consumer. So here a food web is given. Okay, that is a grass, deer, mice, rabbit, tiger, man, snakes. Okay, so the above represents a food chain, food web, a population, ecosystem. It is a food web. Interconnection of several food chains is called a food web. Which one statement is correct regarding man-made ecosystem? Man-made ecosystem are highly efficient. Man-made ecosystem are poor in diversity. Man-made ecosystem are vulnerable to drought, floods and diseases. All are correct. So man-made ecosystem is applicable to all the above. A natural ecosystem depends on man, depends on plants, depends on animals. It is an auto-operated. So it is a auto-operated self. Which of the following is an ecosystem exhibits a one-way flow rather than cyclic flow? Potassium, carbon, free energy, nitrogen. It is a free energy ecosystem, exhibits one-way flow, okay, in unidirection from producers to consumers. The dynamic aspects of an ecosystem is producers and energy flow, producer and mineral cycles, consumer and mineral cycles, energy flow and mineral cycles. It is the energy flow and mineral cycles. What are mineral cycles? Nothing but carbon, oxygen cycle, sulfur cycle, okay, phosphorus cycle, etc. Which of the following is a man-made artificial ecosystem? Grassland ecosystem, agro ecosystem, ecosystem of artificial lakes and dams, forest ecosystem. It is an agro ecosystem, agriculture farms. Micro consumers are primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, decomposers. Micro consumers are nothing but decomposers. Certain bacteria and fungi come under this category. As nutrients cycle through an ecosystem, inorganic nutrients are returned to autotrophs by producers, primary consumers, top predators, detrivores. It is the detrivores. Inorganic nutrients enter ecosystems by way of global cycles, rainfall and wind, immigration and immigration of animals, all of these. Okay, all of these. For each element, the cycling process involves a reservoir, an exchange pool, abiotic community, all of these. Here also, recycling involves a reservoir, an exchange pool, and a abiotic community. The trophic level of mushroom and monotropa is producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, decomposers. It is the secondary consumers. Here one sequence is given. The order of organism in an aquatic food chain is, the order of organism in an aquatic food chain. First order, option A, the bacteria, seal, diatom, fish, crustacea. Option B, crustacea, seal, fish, polar bear, diatom. Option C, polar bear, diatom, seal, crustacea. Option D, diatom, crustacea, fish, seal, bacteria. Means you have to apply this equation to producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. Okay. So which is the correct sequence here? So diatom is the producer, then diatoms eaten by crustaceans, small insects. They are eaten by fish, fish are eaten by seal. After the death of seal, bacteria. Means producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, decomposer. This is the aquatic food chain. Okay. So these are some of the questions, and more questions we will see in the next video. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.